Hi, guys. Thanks for hopping on. And if you are not, then thanks for tuning into this recording. Um, we're going to talk about how to build a business so that it's easy, but it ain't sleazy. I think a lot of people shy away from reaching out and from sharing these amazing products because they don't want to come across as that girl. And so I've really been digging deep to figure out what is it that we can do so that we don't have to feel that way when we're building our business. Because traditional network marketing will tell you reach out to as many people as you can. It's like throw them up against the wall and see what sticks. But that's not the way of the world anymore. Maybe it worked years ago. It worked a little bit when I was with Arbonne, but it's not where I'm at right now, and I don't think it's where any of you are at. So I'm gonna get right into it. It's probably gonna be about 15 minutes. So share with your promoters. Make sure that you let them know. I'm also going to send you a workbook that goes along with this so that you can fill it in, and it's something that you can keep and notes that you can have in front of you that will help you and help your team. So we're going to be focusing on relationship marketing. Sarah, what do you mean by relationship marketing? Is that just another way of saying, network marketing? No, it's different. Relationship marketing seeks first to serve people and bring value and invest in a relationship with them. That's number one. Number two is you have to make sure with relationship marketing that your motivation is to help people and not for a paycheck or not any kind of financial gain or not to try and reach some kind of goal. And then the third goal in relationship marketing is to build advocates rather than customers, because some people that you're close to even may never thrive with you, but you want them to know you, like you, trust you enough to when they see someone that has a need that your products or your business can fill, they're going to say, hey, you know what? You should talk to my friend Amy because she's got something that you probably should look into. And that is worth its weight in gold right there. So relationship marketing, it is a philosophy of doing business that puts relationships and people ahead of sales and products. It's not this abstract feel-good concept. It's actually a proven system that you can follow, always knowing exactly what to do next. How many of you would really like to know what to do next? Like, I really want to build this business, but I just don't know what to do. And there's all these different trainings and Zooms and pages, and I just don't know what to do that's going to move things forward for me. Relationship marketing, there's a system here and it can do that. Relationship marketing is also a lead generation system. It's a system that initiates consumer interest or inquiry into the products or services of a business. So relationship marketing, you are in the lead generation business. Sometimes we might feel like we've gone through all of our people that we know. That's okay, because it's not always about who you know. It's about who those people know. And you really always want to be meeting new people and growing your sphere of influence. So in this system of relationship marketing, you serve and bring value first before anything else. When you are connecting with people, it's not the cut and paste. And listen, I will raise my hand right now. I have done this. Some of you may have gotten one of these from me before, where it's like, hey, so-and-so, I'm doing this business. I'm selling these products, blah, 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 blah. You need to check it out. Here's my link. That's not what this is about. You are serving and bringing value first before anything else. You are investing systematically in relationships, and people are more likely to do business with you, and they're more likely to recommend your business to others. Relationship marketing system can create predictable and reliable results. I am a product of it. Okay. Amy is a product of it. Building relationships, putting people first, bringing value, serving, and not thinking about, I need a sale, right? And then when you're doing this, you're going to actually enjoy building your business. You're going to have fun. You're going to feel like you're making a difference with people because you are. It's not, I'm trying to get something from someone. It's, I have a product that literally rocked my entire world and changed my life. And there's other people out there that need this too. How dare I not connect with those people to see if what I have helps eventually? But how am I going to know that unless I build a connection? And so developing and deepening relationships is your paramount duty as a business owner and as a Thrive promoter. So you generate leads so that you can develop and deepen those relationships with people over time. Then you turn those relationships into advocates by investing time and providing really good service. If you have customers and you're not following up with them, sending thank you notes, or maybe you've got some extra plus line items, that is literally what made me decide to be a promoter. Amy gave me a Boost greens drink. I was like, oh, if a greens drink can taste this good, your girl can sell this stuff. And that's what it took. So you need to be taking care of the current customers that you have. And that is huge. I think that sometimes that goes by the wayside. If you're not providing that customer service, you're not doing your job. Relationship marketing depends on trust. And when people trust you, it makes the work fun, and it removes that ickiness or that like sleaziness of, I'm gonna do 10 reach outs today, and I'm just gonna private message 10 people my link and see what sticks. Ugh, yuck. People don't like that. They might see it, they might even click on it, but there's no like value that you've built in them for them to have a reason to want to join you or to want to use the products. Okay. So when you remove that ickiness from the sales process, with the trust, you get to go for yes instead of going for no, which is a big thing in network marketing. And if you haven't heard of it before, I've done like go for no challenges where I'm like, okay, my goal today is to get 5 people to tell me, no, I don't want your product. Now, for me, and I really don't give a rip about what people think, rejection isn't a big deal to me. But for you or for other people that may want to join your team, who wants to be like, yeah, let's see how much rejection I can get today. No, you have to be sick in the head like me to actually like try a challenge like that and think that it's going to work. And you may, like, when I've done it before, I might have got a sale him, but it wasn't anything that was like going to be sustainable over time. So if you're a jerk, this ain't going to work. And that's relationship marketing, is like, how do we build that trust? And there are 4 essential ingredients to build trust. And because I'm a teacher and because I love stuff like this, they all start with the letter C. So the first ingredient to build trust is chemistry. You have to find out your common ground with someone. And how do you find that out? Well, you look at their Facebook page or their Instagram feed. You make an effort to find something that you can relate with them on. And you ask questions about them to find out, right? And people love talking about themselves. They want to tell you about all the things in their life, right? So chemistry is number 1. You want to find out that common ground. The second thing is your character. Character is when you demonstrate how much you care and that you are relatable. Character isn't something that you have, it's something that you do. So you have to be relatable to them. You're finding that common ground, you're being relatable, and then a pretty good litmus test to figure out if your character is doing what it's supposed to be doing is right now, is this about me or is this about helping somebody else? And if it's about you, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, because that's no. All right, so chemistry, character. The next one is competence. And that's when you demonstrate that you're good at what you do. This is where somebody would want to follow you because you know what you're doing. A lot of times, and I've heard this said, and I have said it, fake it till you make it. Please don't. I am taking that out of my vocabulary. Don't fake it, because people can smell a fake a mile away, and you're going to come off as being disingenuous. You're going to come off as being salesy again, right? Don't fake it till you make it. You need to spend a little bit of time learning about the business, learning about the products, 10 minutes a day of listening to a good audio. And if you need one, reach out to me or reach out to Amy. We have them, right? But let's say you're brand new. Well, if I can't fake it till I make it, and I actually don't know what I'm doing, then what do I do? And what do you think my answer is to that? Three-way chats. Use us. Let us be the ones. We have the competence, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, there's times when I don't know the answer. And I'm putting people in a three-way chat with Amy or with Talia or somebody else in the upline that's been with the company for longer than me. So chemistry, character, competence, because people only care about three things. And this is where all of your objections are coming from when people are like, I'm not really sure. I don't know. They want to know, can they trust you? Do you care about them? And are you good at what you do? And if they're unsure about those things, there's going to be some objections. Now, there's other objections too, and we need to be cognizant of that, and also, again, be perfecting our craft so that we know how to overcome those objections. Well, I really don't know if I can stop drinking coffee. You need to have an answer to that, right? So this is not like an end all be all. This is a great starting point, whether you're brand new or you've been promoting for a little while and you feel like you need a fresh start. People care about three things. Can they trust you? Do you care about them? And are you good at what you do? And then the fourth C is consistency. Are you a product of your product? Listen, if you're not using your 3 steps every day, what are you even doing? Like, you cannot promote something that you are not doing yourself, because people will sniff that out too. Are you consistently investing in other people? Are you consistently staying in contact with your relationships? Think about that. There's a quote from Dr. Robert Cialdini that says, people respect consistency and they desire it for themselves. So be consistent. And then I am going to, in this, the worksheet that I'm going to send you guys, there's actually some questions that I would like for you to rate yourself on, because this is going to give you an idea of what you need to do in terms of being consistent with that maybe you hadn't really thought about before. Like I said, number 1, are you consistent with your product use? Are you using your 3 steps every day? Are you incorporating the plus line items, right? Like, you can't sell something unless you're using it yourself. There's some things that I'm like, your girl never tried that yet. Like, I just finally got ooey in my house, and now it's a problem because there's 6 people here and everybody loves it. So I could literally go through a case of ooey in 2 days. So I'm like, you're only allowed to have one a day. Or like, so are you being a product of your product? And on this sheet that I'm going to send you guys, there's a place for you to like rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. The second thing is, are you consistently investing in personal development? Are you listening to some kind of audiobook? Are you reading something that's going to help you to be better? The next one, and this is important, are you consistently investing in your health and fitness? Like, are you doing something with your body every day to make you better? I do, not every day, but it's at least every other day. I do 20 minutes of yoga, and it's making me stronger, and it's giving me energy, and it gives me that time of quiet that helps me to like think about, you know, what's going on in the world. And so you have to consistently invest in that. And I don't even care what kind of business you were in. Honestly, I think everyone should be investing in their health and fitness, to be honest with you, because that is super attractive to people. People want what you have when you have that energy and they see you like taking care of yourself. Are you sharing your story and journey on social media consistently? Or at the very least, like if you're new, maybe you don't have a story yet, but are you at least sharing other people's stories? And then are you, again, consistently staying in contact with those relationships? And relationships are a contact sport. You have to be in regular contact to build and deepen relationships. And that doesn't mean, again, when you're following up with someone, it doesn't always have to be about Thrive. In fact, it shouldn't really be that much about Thrive unless you are in the first 30 days and you are, which you should be, walking hand in hand with those new customers, right? But I have one customer that it's been such a joy to connect with her because she's been honest with me through the whole process. And it's actually like built our friendship. And that's what we want, right? We want to build relationships. We want people to know us and like us and trust us. Because otherwise, what are we doing? If this isn't fun, then what's the point? Like, you can go and get a job and make money, you know, trade your time for money and make money that way. Or you can realize the gem that we have here, which is the ability for you to be able to invest in other people, help them feel better, help them, give them opportunities, like give them hope, right? Above all else, that's what I got from Amy when I was going through the worst experience of my professional life. It was like, well, maybe there's hope. And so you have that to offer other people. So if you're feeling like I don't want to share because I don't want to be salesy, I hope that you go back, you look at these notes, you remember that we are in the relationship business and that we are here to help people, to add value. All right, I tried to keep it short. I think that was about maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys watch this and you message me with like some takeaways from this, I will send you some goodies, okay? Because Amy and I are both really wanting you guys to succeed and to see what is here and what's available to you. So we love you, and we'll talk to you later.